Okay, so you want to open up the doc that says there's no place like a coral reef, and go ahead and pause this video until you get it open. Okay, so when you open the doc, you want to double click on this drawing, and we're going to use these things to make our food web. So let's look at phytoplankton and start there. Phytoplankton is microscopic algae that depends on sunlight to make their food. They are eaten mostly by microscopic zooplankton and coral. So phytoplankton is our producer. It is eaten by zooplankton and coral. So here's zooplankton. So I can take my arrow, drag it here. If you want to turn these arrows, just grab this little dot at the top and you can rotate it. And then if you want to make it smaller, you can do that. And there's that one. Phytoplankton is also eaten by coral. We can just leave this arrow here, and that takes care of that. Zooplankton, microscopic animal larvae and animal-like organisms that float in the water. They are prey to many organisms, including coral. They eat phytoplankton. All right, so we've got the phytoplankton part of it done. Remember that the arrow always points the way the energy flows, so it flows from what gets eaten into what is eating it. So let's take this arrow and turn it. You can stretch it. All right. So phytoplankton is eaten by zooplankton and by coral. Zooplankton is also eaten by coral. Coral. These small animals live in large colonies that make up a major part of the reef. They eat microscopic phytoplankton and zooplankton that float by. They are eaten by parrotfish and starfish. Okay, here's a parrotfish. We can just take this arrow, turn it, done. Parrotfish. Coral is the main part of its meal. It is prey for larger carnivorous fish. Here's a shark. A shark is a big carnivorous fish. So we need an arrow that goes from the parrotfish to the shark. Nothing eats the shark. Fish are the main part of its meal. It has no natural predators. So we are done with that part of this food web. The other thing that it said coral get eaten by is starfish. So here is the starfish. So we need an arrow that goes from coral to starfish. Okay. And coral and clams are its prey. So we got coral. Octopi and some fish will eat it, but its main predator is a large snail called a whelk. So here's the whelk. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Come grab this arrow. Turn it. And there's our food web. You can click Save and Close. And then you're going to use that to finish the rest of this document. Be careful in this document. When it says explain why, of these 3 points, that's 2 points. So make sure that you not only tell me what happens, but that you tell me why. Same thing here. Make sure that you tell me why, because each one of these is 1.5 points. The 1 point is for the explanation. All right, so good luck with that.